Welcome back to another video. How we doing today? Lots and lots to talk about. Playoff race is heating up. And in the meantime, but before we get into that, let's talk about a legend who just retired from the WWE. Jay, what is John Cena's uh fuck. Jay, what does John Cena's legacy mean to everyone?
I mean, I was just saying it like me and my girlfriend were watching it, and honestly, it's hard because it's just like for me, it's more than just a wrestler's retiring. This is my childhood. I remember like being a kid, like in middle school era, just walking around. You can't see me. I had his album. I had the whole nine. I was like the biggest John Cena fan, and then like I grew up and started to hate him, and then love and hate and love and hate. It's been a love hate relationship like my whole life. But now it's coming to a close, and then you really see like how much he's really done charity wise for the business for wrestling. It's he's really he's really one of those guys that's going to go down as a polarizing figure, not in just wrestling, but just period in entertainment for as we know it. So honestly, man, John Cena's legacy, it doesn't stop with wrestling. It's just one of those things that's going to transcend into everything else. So big ups to the GOAT. He's the man. Would have probably booked the ending a little differently. Would have probably booked the match and the tour a little bit differently. But he went out on his terms. So that really was the important part there.
I just want to clarify, Joey, what does that mean what Jay just said, end on his terms because he lost and people are upset about that? Was it scripted well, or would you script it differently, Joey?
I'm, I think it was scripted well. I think that's just Cena's way. He didn't technically give up. He gave it all he had, and he was just giving it. He was giving in to like he didn't have it anymore. His body couldn't keep up with it, and I don't think he actually went out on his own terms because he said multiple times. He said in the podcast that he wanted to do 220 dates, but WWE only let him do 36. And I, for one, am okay with the 36 because it makes it more like special because it makes it more of like an attraction. But no, I think they booked it well. I think him, tapping out the way he did is just saying that, hey, my body can't go anymore, and this is the future. Like he wanted it to be like a WWE versus NXT show to showcase the future of the company. And I
Yeah.
like the way I like the way they booked the match and how it ended. I was a fan of it.
Yeah, I definitely agree on that. Like, it was definitely one of those things where it's like the whole show was symbolic of passing of the torch. You know what I'm saying? And I love, like you said, how he tapped out. It wasn't like he tapped out from struggling. He tapped out almost like, all right, it's time. You know what
Right?
I'm saying?
Yeah.
With the smile, it
He
was
just gave
poetic. It was
into it.
sweet.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
symbolic and poetic. And I think a lot of people it went over their head, but it was awesome to me.
All right, I love that insight, guys. Okay. Switching gears to the NFL playoff race, heating up. So let's talk about the Eagles, who basically have the NFC East locked up over that big shutout win over the Raiders. We all knew if you play the Raiders, it's a get right game for any team. So, Jay, how did the Eagles get back on track?
Hey man, listen, 31-0 is 31-0. Listen, you don't shut out NFL teams by accident. I don't care who it is. Yes, we know the Raiders are bad, but good teams they beat bad teams, and great teams they beat them emphatically. So, with that said, that's what the Eagles did. No sloppiness, no letting the team hang around. The defense dominated. They stayed in control. Jalen Hurts played very well. Lights out, if you will. So I'm happy. I'm not crowning anything. I'm not, saying, oh, everything's great, all rights in the world. But because we got 2 games against you guys, the Commanders, and yes, they're horrible, but the division games are never clean. And then you got Buffalo, which we could easily lose because they're on a roll. But it's really a good sign. Sunday, or was it Sunday? Sunday was a good sign. But it's not a conclusion. So encouraged, but cautiously optimistic, if you will.
Joey, did you see anything from that Eagles game you want to take away?
I'm inclined to agree with Jay. Unfortunately, the Eagles they dominated the Raiders as they should have. The Raiders are obviously a bad team; they're not good. But that's what like he said, that's what good teams do. They beat the bad ones. They look better. We'll see if they can keep it going. Again, like he said, it's not like a crowning thing. They're not going to be just this best team overnight. They still got things to do. But I mean, step in the right direction for the Eagles for sure.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's what we needed. It's definitely what we needed. Especially since teams like the Broncos, they only beat the Raiders 10-7. So us beating them
Right.
31, and everyone puts them up there. So us beating them 31-0, it was a statement. It was a statement like we are still here. Remember who we are. I love that.
well, it's also their division rivals. So remember, those games
They
are
play him tough. Yeah, they always
That's
play
true.
him
That's
tough.
true.
Yeah.
That's true.
those are ugly. Anyway, if you lost to Kenny Pickett, you would not hear the end of it from me. Jay. I just want to let
I
you
know.
know.
I know.
It's
we locked him down. He was suffocated, bro.
yeah, he sucks, and he has that offense is awful. Besides
It's
Ashton
terrible.
Genty,
Yeah,
absolutely awful.
yeah.
Anyway, let's talk about the Cowboys who put up a big stinker at home on Sunday Night Football, a chance to get within a game of the division, and you just shit the bed. My goodness, you got 9 hitting the gritty on that Cowboys invisible defense out there. 4th and goal, naked bootleg. My God, no one was even close to him. Joey, what's going on with the Cowboys?
We're what we call the get right team, much like the Raiders, but better. Teams come into AT&T Stadium and they fucking play like Tom Brady out there. It's ridiculous. Like this defense is probably it's the worst defense in the league. I know Cincinnati's is bad, but ours is worse. The Eagles couldn't beat us at home. That shows how bad they are. But anyways, no, this defense is atrocious. I need Fraud to get the hell out of here. He needs to go on somewhere and not be in Dallas next year. Offensively, we all know we're a juggernaut. That's not a discussion. We're really good offensively, but our defense is just so bad. We should just lose the rest of our games and just get a better draft pick. Sit Dak, sit CD, sit fucking all of them. Just let them get a better draft pick.
This point. Listen, man. Sunday Night Football at home, season on the line, and Dallas comes out flat.
I mean, technically, we still got a shot. We still have a 1% chance.
1% chance.
We just need the Eagles to lose the rest of their games, and we got to win the rest of ours.
Hey, you know what?
Probably not going to happen, but we still got a shot.
Up and down seasons, it could happen. Listen.
I mean, we still got a 1% chance at winning the division. So
1% chance is crazy, man.
It is football. Anything could happen again.
But this is you guys. This is you guys. Not to shit on you, but to shit on you. This is the same story every single year. Bro, expectations get high at some point.
I hate to say it, and I hate this guy, but it's Stephen A. Smith's right. The Dallas Cowboys are an accident waiting to happen.
Yeah.
You know, I mean,
every year.
Every year they get my hopes up just to crush it all down.
Yeah, I love it because they'll give you a good 2-3 games. They'll start talking about
that 3-week stretch was. I was loving it. That 3-week stretch was amazing.
Yeah. There you'll be like, oh, see, look, George Pickens. Oh, see,
hey, they're still balling. They're still playing good.
Man, see, George Pickens has been silent, my friend.
Well, you know why he's been silent? Because they took the slant away. He was a slant guy. You take his slant away, you can't really do much unless you throw the deep ball.
That's fair. Well, we can stop saying he's better than Smitty. Next.
He's a 2-route kind of guy, a slant and a go ball and a 50-50 ball. That's it. That's all.
Hey, CeeDee Lamb's better than Smitty and AJ Brown both. So I mean,
CeeDee Lamb should be better than Smitty because he's a wide receiver 1, and
he's better than AJ Brown too.
He's not.
Okay, well, we'll discuss that another day. But
they're tied in my book. I don't know.
That's fair. I could take that. I'll take that.
They're tied.
It's a debate.
They're both.
We can do like 1A, 1B, 1A, 1B. We could do that.
Right. We'll interchange them.
They're both a little dramatic for my taste, but it's all good.
No,
AJ's more dramatic than CeeDee Lamb.
AJ's not more dramatic. Cut it out.
I said just as much.
CeeDee Lamb doesn't go on Instagram fucking posting Edgar Allan Poe fucking riddles and shit. Like, come on now.
We could go off on this tangent. AJ was on that stream and said, "Yo, he was right. The offense."
He was right. So he said the truth.
He was right. It's just you create drama. You don't want to do that.
Yeah, you don't want to do that. You want to keep it in house. That positivity button didn't last long. AJ Brown popped that shit.
He punched the shit out of it.
Yeah, very fair. Very fair.
Okay. The Chiefs eliminated for the first time in 11 years. No Mahomes.
That's crazy.
No Mahomes. No Andy Reid in the playoffs for the first time in however many years, man. But shouts out, man. Mahomes tore his ACL and LCL, man. He's going to be out for the most of next year anyway. So maybe the Chiefs don't make the playoffs for 2 years in a row. How crazy is that, Joey?
That's pretty wild, man. If you would have told me in the offseason that the Chiefs were going to miss the playoffs, I would have called you crazy because they've been there for 7-8 years in a row now. It's ridiculous. But also, I want a little side note. This is the Bills' chance. There's no Mahomes, potentially no Allen, no Burrow. This is Josh Allen's chance to go all the way and potentially win. But no, it definitely sucks. The Chiefs they were a good team last year until unfortunately the Eagles beat them in the Super Bowl. But they've been up and down this year. Andy Reid might retire. He may come back. I think Travis Kelce's done, but this Chiefs team is going to be a lot different next year.
Travis is done. Especially with Patrick Mahomes possibly not even playing next year. I think that Travis won't even want to come back and do anything. There's no way who's going to throw him the ball. They might have to draft a quarterback. Imagine that.
No, they're not. They might draft
they'll sign a veteran
quarterback, maybe. Not a
They'll probably
first
sign a
round.
they'll probably sign a veteran or something to
Sign
take
a
over
vet.
until Mahomes comes
Yeah,
back.
yeah.
Probably Carson Wentz or something, you know.
No,
But
Travis
it's
Kelsey's
crazy.
done. Travis Kelsey's done. He's gonna retire. He's got engaged. He's gonna probably start a
He's
family
gonna
next year.
get married in June, I think, or something, June or July or something. Yeah, so
It's crazy, man. Because honestly, for me, it was gut punch of the week. I couldn't believe it. I mean, the double whammy: Mahomes tearing an ACL, and then them being eliminated in the same game completely just reshapes the AFC. Joey, you are spot on when you say this is the Bills' chance, and I didn't even think about it that way,
their
but
best
it is.
chance.
It's the
Yeah,
Bills' chance. This might be their year.
because Lamar could miss the playoffs if the Ravens don't win the division. There's
Yeah,
no
I mean, it's not
Burrow,
just about
obviously.
Kansas
So
City
like,
missing. It's not about just Kansas City missing the playoffs. The league just lost its biggest constant in the past few years. So
exactly.
everything
So
feels
this is
everything feels
no
even more
excuses for
wide open than it was.
no
So let's
excuses for Josh Allen if he can't get it done. No
let's segue
excuses.
into the Bills right now. They've got a big statement win against the Patriots. Patriots beat them earlier in the year. The Bills are closing in on winning the division. And you're right, Joey. This is the Bills' year. This is Josh Allen's year. Josh Allen has to go on a heater. And I did predict the Bills in the AFC are going to the Super Bowl because
Oh
of
yeah,
no Burrow, no Mahomes, possibly no Lamar. But we all know Lamar chokes up in big games. So it's all Josh Allen. That whole Bills team is just Josh Allen dependent, and that team will go as far as Josh Allen goes. He's going to put on the Superman cape, going to go far.
gotta be.
But if he makes the Super Bowl, he's going to have to play a really elite team like the Rams or who else? I'm not going to say the Eagles, not elite, very good. But honestly, the
Um,
Rams, in my opinion.
right. I mean, Seattle, San Francisco can make it too. I mean, San Francisco's a good team. Seattle.
Seattle, Darnold holds them back.
I don't
Seattle's got
trust
a really good
Darnold.
team.
Niners can make it just strictly off of CMC being healthy, and they've been there before. I mean, really, the best team in the NFC is the Rams. Like we can all agree on that. They're
Yeah,
they're probably the favorites to go all the way. So
yeah. Well, so here's the thing. So let me ask you a question about the Bills again, and Josh Allen more specifically. If Josh Allen doesn't go to the Super Bowl, if for some reason there's a first round or second round exit, do you think that taints him as one of the best in the league?
yes,
I'd say so too.
You would have to, but there's also context. His team is mid at best.
yeah. No,
How long
yeah.
can you say that though? How long
What?
can you continue to say that?
Well, okay. I've said it 2021. I was like, bro, if he was that good, he would should have won. But he did score 2 touchdowns in 2 minutes, right? In under 2 minutes.
I mean, they keep giving excuses for Lamar Jackson on why he chokes in the playoffs. So
Yeah.
Well, Lamar's had the better team, though. The Ravens have had the better team from
no,
the
for sure.
Bills
Yeah.
in like 2, 3 years, maybe 4. The Bills have only had the best team roster in 2021 when they should have went to the Super Bowl but lost in that miracle game. So
Was that when they had Stephon Diggs? No.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, yeah, yeah, yeah.
yeah.
That was.
That's Stephon. I thought it was Stephon's last year there. Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
So it does. If he loses the first round, the Bills, I would say it does. But again, give it some context. The roster kind of sucks.
Mm.
But you are right, Jay. But not
Yeah.
as much as it would. Leave
I
Jay.
agree. You know, I'm always trying to take somebody's legacy.
You know.
Fuck that.
And the
Except Jalen
If
Hurts.
it ain't Jalen Hurts, it ain't
Jalen
right.
Hurts.
in the words of JBL, they need big game Josh to show up in the playoffs. You know,
Big game, Josh. Listen, man, I'm telling you though, this game down big on the road division rival, and Josh Allen could just flip a switch like that. I mean, they were down. This wasn't
That's
just a win.
Superman.
It was a culture moment. I mean, I like to give Josh Allen shit because the higher the expectation or the higher the ceiling, the bigger the expectation for me. But at the end of the day, he just does it. He goes out there and he fucking does it, and that's just really all there is to it. So we'll see.
Listen, the whole team is calm if they're down 3 scores. It doesn't matter because they have Josh Allen. Like the whole team, the coaches are not worried. The fans, like they have hope.
Yeah.
Anyway, Micah Parsons tears his ACL. Like another star goes down on Sunday, bro.
Jesus.
Jay, how bad is this for the NFL to have 2
Another
stars?
another superstar lost. Parsons is a defensive player of the year caliber player every year and a tone setter on defense. If you put him on your team, there's an automatic just change immediately. It happened when he got to the Cowboys. It happened when he got to the Packers. So, I mean, just losing him this late in the season just changes the playoff math so much, just period. between him and Mahomes and the league, they just took so many. The league has taken so many massive hits in 1 week. I don't even know what to do, and that honestly might change the trajectory of Green Bay's playoff run as well. Because I mean, the defense is something that they sometimes lean on when Jordan Love isn't playing up to par, and if they can't do that, a lot like Philly, when Jalen Hurts isn't playing up to par, the offense isn't playing up to par, they lean on that Parsons-led defense, and they're not gonna be able to do it no more. So I don't know, man. This is crazy.
Joey, does that mean that the NFL has too many games? We all talk about grass and turf and MetLife Stadium and the San Francisco Stadium, but the league is going to push for 18 very soon. Is the NFL playing too many games right now? And is that causing these injuries?
I think they are. I think, 'cause, I never played in the NFL, but I've heard stories about, after the game, you have the next day to kind of still recover, and then like another day after to recover. Then you're doing practice and film, especially those short days. When you play Sunday and Thursday, you have literally no time to recover on your body. It's just go, go, go. Like, I think there is a lot of games played, and just prayers up to Micah, man. As a former, they played for my team. That's tough. And Green Bay is the seventh seed right now, so if they drop a couple more, they may be out of the playoffs, honestly. But
Yeah, yes, which is dangerous losing such a big player right now, man. It's crazy.
yeah,
There's two things you don't want to happen at this point of the season: sputtering like the Eagles did for the past 3 weeks, and losing big players like that. So
but see, the difference is with the Eagles, they're sputtering, but you're still gonna win the division and you're still gonna make the playoffs. So like at the
yeah,
end of the day, it really didn't affect you too much.
All your stars are healthy though, Jay. Lane Johnson's only
Yeah,
been out for a month. You're going to get him back very soon.
yeah. Landon Dickerson
I don't want to hear
coming back
Landon
soon.
Dickerson. I don't want to hear Landon Dickerson's name. That dude can't stay healthy for a fucking game. I
But
don't
he,
even know, dude.
but also he's not your biggest star, so that's also a good thing. Like he's not the best offensive lineman.
Jalen Carter's gonna be ready for the playoffs too. So
Yeah. I mean, it's a good sign. Like I said, we got a lot of good guys. We got some guys coming back, and some guys are going to be cleared. So it's a good sign, but it's just not a good sign to sputter like that. But at the end of the day, hey, we got it right. We got it right. So, yeah, what are we talking about next?
All right, cooking or cooked? Go ahead, Joey.
I'm gonna go with cooking for the Denver Broncos. This team has been on a heater. I think they've won 11 or 12 in a row. Bo Nix is looking, playing well. He played well against the Packers. That defense is great. I think this team can make a run to potentially the Super Bowl or even win the whole thing. Who knows? But
All right, Jay.
Cooking. So I'm gonna split it in half. And number one, I'm gonna say my Eagles. I'm happy that you guys were cooking this week. You know what I'm saying? I'm not cooking overall. But cooking this past week, it was good. And let me slash that up. Let me share that shine a little bit with a guy who just was on his couch eating popcorn last week. A guy who stepped into the Colts organization, a 44-year-old Philip Rivers, coming in and actually putting on a pretty good performance. His team did not win.
Grandpappy Phil.
Yeah, the Colts didn't win, but he almost pulled off a Disney movie upset. It's insane. So yeah, shouts out to Phillip Rivers just for being able to do it. I was predicting that when he got re-signed that he was going to end up on my cook list this week, but he didn't. That's why he's on the cooking list.
Bro, how wild is it that a 44-year-old Philip Rivers looks better than a prime Tua? Like this is supposed to be Tua's prime, and Tua's throwing 15 picks this year. He can't read the defense. He can't even scramble for 3 yards. He got Phil Rivers coaching high school, and now he's slinging it. I mean, that back shoulder throw was insane. Are you kidding
man.
me?
Yeah, man.
Oh.
I was in awe. I'm watching it. And I predicted last week on Final Four. I'm like, I'm gonna be talking about him on Cooked. His knees are gonna break on the first fucking play, and he hung in there, man. He commanded the offense.
Did you see him slip and fall for that sack at the beginning of the game? He like dropped back and he slipped and fell. I'm like, oh, this is gonna be bad for Philip Rivers.
Oh my god, he got up, man. He got up.
He got up, yeah.
Yeah. Good for Philip Rivers. Okay, my cooked Shedeur Sanders. This guy, man, what a stinker, bro. 3 picks, no tutties. Who'd they play again? They
The
played
Bears.
They played
The
the
Bears.
Bears.
They played the
Who were
Bears.
actually really good.
the
So.
Bears. We can talk about the Bears. So, again, the Bears have a great running offense. Like they're based off Ben Johnson and that run game. Their defense causes a lot of turnovers. Got to give them respect for that. But man, you guys picking Shedeur over Jaden, never ever again. Never ever again. Shedeur, he got exposed by being mid.
No.
By being mid. I can't believe it. Never ever take him over Jaden in any hypothetical situation ever again. Because this man has proven he's going to be mid at best. I don't want to hear about O-line, coaching, Stefanski's sabotaging him. He has no weapons. Yes, that dime to Judy, it was a dime. Judy basically went through his hands, but still, Shadeur's not that good. And he will never be that good. Go ahead. What's your response? You keep shaking your head.
The problem is like if you watch tape, and I said it. I said that yeah, he faced the Raiders. He played very well. He went the fuck off. He, you know, broke records and all the whole nine. And I said that going forward, he's going to go through some rough patches. He's going to go through some shit. You know what I'm saying? He's going to have bad games. He's going to have bad skids, especially with the Browns, especially not having the reps and stuff coming into the season, and the fact that they played with the QB room and acted like Dylan Gabriel was their guy. This type of stuff is going to happen. Even in these moments, it's a good thing that you see good bright spots in his game. You're writing him off after 3 games in the NFL, saying he'll never be that good. Like, how many rookie quarterbacks do you know throw for 340 something yards, whether against any NFL team? You know what I'm saying? Okay. So is Shedeur on the same level as Jaden Daniels?
Not even close.
Okay, so but that's what I'm saying. Like, first of all, Jaden Daniels is with a 9,000 times better team. So you like to make that argument a lot when it comes to Jalen Hurts. Okay?
9,000 last year's
better,
team?
the Browns or the damn Commanders?
Dude, defense is better.
Your receivers are better too.
No, the Browns defense is better than the Commanders.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Browns
Thank you,
defense
Joe.
is better than the Commanders.
Yeah.
But I'm saying is okay. What I'm saying is, offensively, y'all have more weapons than Shedeur has. Shedeur has one reliable weapon, and that's Judy, and he's not even reliable.
David Njoku.
I haven't seen him do anything in the past 2 weeks.
Okay, what about that running back, that rookie running back?
Quinshawn Judkins is good.
Yeah.
Listen, they have built the Browns actually. Harold Fannin, he's nice. Quinshawn Judkins, he's nice. I like Jerry Judy. He's
Isaiah Bond's gonna be good too for him.
Isaiah Bond's gonna be good. Stop playing, and y'all can actually win some games. You know what I'm saying? And I think that you nurture Shedeur the right way, like a quarterback should be nurtured. Exactly. And I think that he'll be just fine. I think that people look at games like this and judge too quickly.
The problem with Shedeur is he's not wearing the number 2. He's got number 12 on. He's trying to be Tom Brady, and he's not. That's what the issue is.
Stop. Anyway, yeah, I just disagree with that fact that he'll never be. He had a bad game, and even in that bad game, he had bright spots. And that's good for a rookie quarterback who they fucked with for half the year.
They should just start Dylan Gabriel at this point. I mean,
yeah, no, they shouldn't. Because there's a reason
me-
Dylan Gabriel was so bad that there's a reason that Shedeur went out there and performed like crap the first time he got in the game, and then they gave him the starting position, the starting job the next week. There's a reason, because Dylan Gabriel's ass. Why they ever played that game, I don't know.
I told you it's because Dylan Gabriel is the player coaches like, who runs the system, and Shedeur is the player players love, who's more talented and makes the off-platform plays. That's why.
Yeah.
But let me ask you something, Jay. Which team who needs a quarterback, which team could trade and would trade for Shedeur right now? I'm actually kind of curious to what you're going to say.
Hey, go put him on the Chiefs.
Oh,
no.
He's going to start over Mahomes? Like a
Mahomes
stopgap?
not going to play next year, most likely.
That's what I mean. He's a stopgap quarterback for like a year.
I thought you were going to say someone like the Raiders or the Chiefs, or even something like the Raiders or the Jets or something like that.
Yeah, them too. But I'm saying, hey, man, to get him some proving ground time.
Shoot, put him on the Dolphins. Pair him with fucking Jalen
Put him
Waddle.
on the Dolphins. Put him on the Dolphins. You know what I'm saying? Anything, man, anything. I think that at the end of the day, people just need to cut Shedeur a break. I think that most of the time,
be an interesting spot for him to go would be the Rams.
Oh, you know what's funny? You know what's funny? Speaking of Shedeur, did you know that Shedeur has more Pro Bowl votes than Jalen Hurts,
I saw that.
than Bo Nix,
Yeah,
than
he leads. I
most
think
of
he
the
leads. I think he leads all the quarterbacks in Pro Bowl votes.
yes,
What?
Yeah,
What?
yeah,
yes, that's a fact.
yeah. I promise you. I saw it
That's
earlier on like
ridiculous, bro. He's got a
NFL.com or
cult.
something. Yeah,
He has a cult, bro.
That's
He
a
really
fact.
does.
Jay's the leader of it. He's the leader of the Shedeur cult.
This about
Jay's
to
the
be that's
one.
wait, that's about to be our new face.
Jay's the one manipulating the Pro Bowl vote. That's crazy.
Yep.
I'm not rigging
Yep.
the pro. Hey, the problem is, I think that they see. I think that there are two types of people when it comes to Shedeur. There are people who do not want to see him succeed, and people who want to see him succeed. The people who want to see him succeed are impressed with what he's done so far, even in the bad moments. The people who don't are going to criticize everything.
I want to see him succeed. I just think you guys have unrealistic expectations and think he's elite. He's just mid. He's just mid.
He's probably,
He's bad.
if you want to be real, Z, he probably is the best pocket quarterback in his draft class and the draft class before.
Not the draft class before. No way.
Who's in the draft class before him?
It was Caleb Williams, Bo Nix, Jaden Daniels. Yeah,
Drake May.
Drake
Like,
May was in it. Yeah.
Well, Jaden Daniels, I wouldn't call a pocket quarterback.
Okay, Drake May.
He's a pocket quarterback who can run.
He's a pocket
Caleb's
quarterback,
a pocket quarterback.
but he's a pocket quarterback. But like, I think that if we're talking straight pocket presence and arm strength and the whole nine, I think that Shedeur's second to none. I think he is the, if you're talking about if you were going to compare all of these rookie quarterbacks or even like sophomore, I guess second year quarterbacks to like Tom Brady, I think that Shedeur is the closest.
No, in terms of
If we're
talent,
talking about pocket presence,
just bro, I don't know. Drake May, Jaden Daniels got good pocket presence, bro. Like
Yeah.
great.
I'm not. Well. Yeah,
Do you think Shedeur has better pocket presence than Jalen Hurts?
Yes.
Yes,
Wait, no, maybe,
because
maybe.
because Jalen Hurts gets scared in the pocket. That's why
He's got a stronger arm than Hurts. I feel Shedeur
He does have a stronger arm than Hurts. He has a stronger arm than a lot of quarterbacks, and people who really watch him see it.
Not Justin Herbert.
He's very accurate too.
No, I'll give you that. He is accurate. He's been throwing some nice passes since he's
He's
been
been
playing.
throwing some dimes. Like so. Oh, he had 4 picks. I mean,
Three.
I'm sure that Peyton Manning threw some of the most picks in the beginning of his career when he first started, and he's Peyton fucking Manning. So
That is true.
you know.
Different era.
Oh,
Like,
stop.
It was defensive
Stop
era. It was, bro.
You're moving the
he didn't have
goalposts,
McVay.
damn it.
You didn't
You're
have
moving the
McVay.
goal. Different era. Come on, don't move the goalposts.
Come on. It's like comparing MJ to LeBron, bro. Like,
And people do that all the time.
I know, but like, it's hard to. It's hard. Bro.
You're right. Yeah, that's facts. That's facts.
Okay. I mean, Shedeur does have talent, but you say pocket awareness. This man takes bad sacks, 10-yard sacks. Like, he moves backwards. Like,
That's going to be
pocket
something
presence.
that's going to be something that coaching fixes. I agree, but coaching will fix that.
Okay.
I think the pocket passing era of quarterbacks are pretty much like over or getting close to being over.
It's
Outside of like if you like
Yeah.
Dak and all, like outside of like Dak and all them, is not really like a solidified like pocket passer.
You're
Stafford-
right. It is close to being over. Like if you every single quarterback, even the pocket passers, have some mobility with them.
Like
You
even
know?
like Josh Allen, Patrick Mahomes, they're all mobile.
Yeah,
They can all
yeah,
run. You know?
but at the same time, Shedeur could be the one to like kind of bring it back in a way, like how
Right.
Saquon did for the run game last year. You know what I'm saying? So now you have all these guys running, like you have Jonathan Taylor, you got Jahmyr Gibbs, you got all these guys running their asses off this year. But like anytime before last year, you didn't really see that. You know what I'm saying?
Wait. You said Shedeur brings back the pocket quarterback. So you're saying he's not that athletic to create the off-platform plays?
No, I'm saying that his strength comes from throwing in the pocket. So,
But there are quarterbacks who can do that well anyway.
And honestly, I mean, he just rushed for a touchdown last week. So, or I think was it last week or this week? I think it was last week. So, I mean, he can move. We have to understand something. Shedeur comes from Colorado, okay? And Colorado, he had no offensive line. He had Jordan Seaton was his only good offensive lineman, okay? Shedeur spent most of his time running for his fucking life. So this is nothing new to him. You know what I'm saying?
I agreed. And before the draft, I was saying like, hey, he's putting up big numbers. He might not be winning, But he's putting up big numbers, and Travis Hunter was his only weapon, and he still could move and he could still sling it. But if he was really talented, like really, really talented, like Caleb Williams, Drake May, Jaden Daniels, he would have been drafted way earlier, and he
Come on,
dropped.
man.
It's not.
Stop putting so much stock into where they drafted him, because I think that most people realize that that was some bullshit and a mistake.
I agree.
He was
But
not projected to go there.
if GMs really thought he was that talented, they would have picked him way earlier.
No, it was other than that. It was two reasons. They didn't like his attitude and they didn't like his dad. There's no way that you scouted a guy for months and months and even
Jay,
years.
that's my point. I'm saying, like, if he was more talented than the drama he created, he would have been picked earlier. Like, regardless. But since his talent is like here and the drama is like here, they're not gonna pick him. Like, same level. Like, your talent has to be way above your drama in order for you to be drafted higher. Or for people to have like a longer shelf life. You know what I mean? Like Manziel, the dude was drunk at practice, but he won the Heisman and won games for A&M, so that's why coaches didn't give a shit.
Well, I think that's funny because Manziel ended up being shit. So
I mean, you're right, but it worked in college.
But that's the funny part. It's like, okay, so his drama, like, we're talking about a guy being drunk versus and fucking people like beating women and beating kids and being this, that, the third, compared to a guy who has no scandals, he had a failure to appear in a speeding ticket. But other than that, has had no scandals, no nothing. All you've ever seen from Shedeur since he was a little boy till now is him fucking working on football with his father. And yes, he has a big head. Yes, he's cocky. But the fact that we just have to have every quarterback has to go into draft interviews, go into post-game interviews, go into all these different media things and be this robot. I just feel like that's not fair. And I feel like they're putting too much stock into him being cocky when, if you look back, we had T.O. in the league. We had Cam Newton in the league. We had Ocho Cinco in the league. We've had big personalities in football before.
But
So
the difference is those guys are extremely talented. Cam was extremely talented. Like
Cam single-handedly lost the Super Bowl for his team.
he also got them
in
to
his
the Super
prime.
Bowl. He also got them there.
You get them there and then lose it for them in your prime?
Listen, I didn't say he was perfect, but I'm just saying his talent was always worlds apart from everyone else.
Okay, but Cam also had one or two good years and then it fizzled out.
Yeah, you're right. He wasn't the thrower. He was always
Cam was about as good as Colin Kaepernick was.
Oof, that's interesting.
People forget how good Colin Kaepernick
Hey,
was.
Shedeur Lover, do you think Shedeur is the best college quarterback of all time?
No. What?
Okay.
What?
I was just
What?
wondering. I was just
Come
wondering.
on.
I know you
No,
think
don't
it's
try to
crazy.
bait me. Don't try to bait me like that.
Look, they retired his jersey for doing absolutely nothing in
No,
Colorado.
they retired
But,
his jersey. I'm going to give you context. They retired his jersey because he and his father and that whole gang were responsible for plucking Colorado out of the fucking obscure basement of nothingness.
And they won the Alamo Bowl. That's why.
But before that, they were like 3-10, and like they were having seasons like that.
Like they were last year. They were 3-10 last year. So
until Dion came along with his son and got them some wins and almost got them ranked. Okay, but there was only but so much they could do. They didn't have an offensive line. They didn't have any defense. They didn't have anything. So Shedeur's jersey got retired.
I don't know. I feel like retiring a jersey because they got a winning record over. They changed the organization is kind of crazy.
Because it put Colorado back where it once was when the guys like didn't Eddie George play for them or something like that? Who play for them?
I have no idea who. I know Cordell Stewart played for them.
Yeah, Cordell Stewart. But before that, no one talked about Colorado. They got more. And not to make it about race, but there were more black applicants coming to Colorado after Dion got there and Shedeur got there and the whole nine than ever before, to the point where it almost became an HBCU. Like,
do you think Dion leaves this offseason? You think he goes somewhere else to coach?
I don't know if he's going to coach. I think his health problems are too,
Prayers up to
anyway,
Dion.
we've been talking
Prayers
about this for a while. Do we have anything else to talk about?
Well, let's talk about the Bears. Are they legit? I don't believe it because Caleb's still a little too inconsistent, missing the easy throws, missing the layups. But he does have that horsepower. I just don't think Caleb could lose the game. I could also see him winning the game, but I don't know, man. I don't buy the Bears. Do you guys?
I like Caleb a lot. I, do you think Caleb is better than Shedeur?
Yes.
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 Okay,
100%.
good.
Yes.
Good.
Yes.
Yeah, I think that the Bears are going to sputter out. I don't think that's a sustainable thing. They're not going to win the Super Bowl this year. Nothing like that. I just think that they put together an impressive year, and it's a building block to get them to next year.
Joey.
So hear me out. The Bears are what the Commanders were last year. All right. They're having they're on a hot streak. They're on a heater. They could make the playoffs. They're very inconsistent. Like you got one week they're going in there smacking the Eagles around in the link, dominating that game. Then they come out, they play the Packers, they look terrible, and they turn it on in the second half. They still lose the game because Caleb throws the pick. And then they go out there and they, destroy the Browns because the Browns suck or whatever. But anyways, the Bears are very inconsistent. I'm not buying them yet, just like I don't buy the Patriots right now. Just me. I'm not buying the Bears.
I don't really buy. I don't buy the. I buy the Bears more than I buy the Patriots and the Broncos.
Really? I buy the Broncos
No,
after that win against the
I buy the
Packers.
Broncos.
more.
Yeah, I buy the Broncos more than both those teams. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think the Packers are that good.
They were,
They have one of
except when
they
Micah
have one
got
of the best
injured.
defenses. They have
And
one of the
they
best
lost
defenses in
Christian
the league.
They lost
Did
Christian Paul.
did Micah Parsons? When I didn't watch that full game. When did Micah Parsons
I
get?
think he got hurt in the third quarter. I want to say.
He got hurt in the third quarter. So
I know it was second half. I'm not sure if it was third or fourth quarter, but I know he
so
got
they're
hurt in the
missing
second
their
half.
biggest. They're missing their biggest defensive star and a crucial part of the game. I just feel like if you go back and look at the Broncos, look at their games, they have played every team, even the bad teams, very, very close. And I think that I
agree.
I'm an Eagles fan.
But I agree.
Look.
I agree, but I would put them over the Pats and the Bears. I still think the
Yes.
Broncos are frauds. Don't get me wrong.
Okay, Dior, give me one impressive win the Bears have. Outside, the Eagles win. I'll give you because they
The
dominated.
Eagles
Other than
one is the one that
give me
sticks out.
Give me another impressive. Okay, give me an impressive win the Patriots have.
The Bills. They beat the Bills.
Bills, yeah.
The Bills. I mean, but are the Bills that good of a team?
No, it's
No, they
Josh
just have Josh
Allen.
Allen.
It's just,
Right. I mean, you can say they beat Tampa, but Tampa they're sputtering too. They're not that good either. Right now, at least.
no one is that good. The
No,
whole
it's that
NFL is
good.
wide open.
This is just a wide open year, man.
I mean, the Rams got back on track. It is wide open. I'll give you that.
The Rams are the best team in the NFL. But anyway, we are out of time.
This is
Oh shit, you froze. Anyway, we are out of time. This playoff race is heating up. I cannot wait for the playoffs to start. Gonna put big money on the Eagles to lose. Just gotta hope for them to doom and gloom over here. Anyway, I'm Zisha.
I'm Jay.
And I'm Joey.
We'll catch y'all in the next episode. Like, comment, subscribe. What we should talk about next. In the meantime, peace.
First down.